Boy, Kevin Durant near impossible to guard in the pick and roll. In that instance, the quick cut off the screen, so pretty.
Now here's Tatum. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. A three ball. Offensive rebound. Back to Smart. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
On the wing, Booker. Fires the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Paul's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Al Paul, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. For 3, Booker. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's KD. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Tatum with another miss. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Al Paul. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. That one goes. Count it. KD's got 6 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Back to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Paul. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Boston with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Tatum. Durant with some nice D. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Williams for three. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Suns trail by 3. Payne in the post. Ross on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Outside to Brogdon. White wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Pass to Muscala. Back to Brogdon. It's Biyombo with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Checking in for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard.
Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Muscala. To the left wing. Here's Hauser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point field.
Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ross in the corner. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
Craig sets a screen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Muscala.
Assist from.
And he slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Celtics call timeout.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Sun Dancers.
teams deciding to change it up. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Pritchard. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Blocking foul called on Chris Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. And finished off by Brown.
First personal foul.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
And they get it back. Outside, KD. And the three off target. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Kicks it out to Paul. For 3. Here's Ayton. Good D by Williams. Here's Smart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the route.
Boston leading by 9. It's Brown on the wing. To the inside. Horford, good. Horford's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
No good with the triple. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Off on the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Suns trail by 13. Here's KD. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Al Horford. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
To the wing right side. The three from KD.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
KD looking around.
Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Trying to get something going. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Paul. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jason Tatum.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Right side, Williams. And stolen by Payne. Inside. Craig, good. Craig's got 6.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's White. It's tipped. Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Unloads. Payne can't hit. Boston leading by 15. Ogden left side. Pass to Hauser. .59 seconds left in the third. Williams, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A wide open look here for Craig. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 17. And the Suns miss again. On offense, here are the Celtics. A big stretch here going 10-2. Williams. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. For 3, Booker. And Boston with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We come back right after this.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Pacers.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And his offense just hasn't been there.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And Boston has possession. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Okogie.
Come around.
To the paint. Pass to Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got his first bucket of the night.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Here's Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. Williams. Misses in close. Suns trail by 17. To the wing on the left. Paul, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And finished off by Brown.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And he converts the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Paul, right side. Outside for Durant. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Back to Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up.
Jason Tatum.
And again, it's Boston converting.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Back to Smart. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Suns trail by 21. Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. Horford with the rebound. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Tatum.
Get down, Al.
Now here's Brown. Back to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jason Tatum.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Craig with it. Good, nice job down low.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build.
Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and roll it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. I gotta learn to embrace it, won't let it change it, even when life get crazy. I'ma always be the same. But I was starving, had to get it from the bottom. Now I got all these problems, money can't solve them, but I bet the money off them. Gotta proceed with caution. Quit wildin', I'ma go get it regardless. Too busy counting my pockets, I'm not a topic. I'm the reason why they talking, only pop out when I'm shopping. Yeah. My kid for me, I'm money, yeah. Wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and roll it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety.
Weezy out of here.
Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Like Fiji. I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Look, they want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call him Steph and Seth. Bitchy rich, my wrist. Particular with my drip. Chrome marks on my chest, I'm ballin'. Look, I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much butter on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments. So much fly, I can take you shopping in my closet. And nowadays, most of these artists sound like artists. Trust me, they can't fall the way I'm ballin'. Bronson, tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri.
that's just not gonna cut it in the final game.
Don't worry, I won't miss you.
No, I have never played against him. This is my first time ever even seeing his name. I've never heard of him.
There's King Havoc. I think that's him. I've heard of him. I know he's in the Pro-Am community.
But I'm pretty sure he's a great opponent because he's the PS5 Vital Champion. He's the champion for a reason.
Not really worried as much. I'm just kind of prepping myself and doing what I know I can do.
That's only nerves is he preparing to play on PlayStation while he has been playing on that all year.
Like he went to California for a tournament once and he didn't play the best, so let's just hope the bright lights don't kind of make him feel under pressure again, you know?
So yeah, I'm ready scout and talking to Discord.
Studying his play style, how he plays, and yeah, just watching him.
I'm like, I have to focus now how I'm gonna beat him that day.
So I might have to adapt and adjust in the actual game.
Without giving out any hints or anything, but it's just my defense, knowing what the person likes and try taking it away and making them do something that they don't want to do.
I look for the threes. If it's not there, I'll throw the slip. I look for the two. I just find the best, easiest way to get a bucket. Mostly I look for threes though.
I use a lot of screens. So I do pick and pops, pick and rolls, defense, baiting, blitzing. Yeah, I just mix it up.
I'm really good at backdoor cutting, probably because I grind combination, throwing the spotlight, showing people. I feel like it has helped me a lot.
Yeah, I actually have a basketball background from when I was growing up. Played middle school, high school, got injured in college. Basically, when you play 2K, you have a basketball background, so that's what kind of starts me up early, like giving me a head start.
I'm in the military, so it's not like I just get all day to just get off and play the game. I get off work, like right now I just got off work, I want to say like 30 minutes ago before I started an interview. So I play around 2-3 hours after I get off work because I have a family. I still want to spend time with them before I go back to work.
I'm pressured, I feel nervous, but I need to stay composed because if I stay composed, it will just lead me to better decisions throughout the game.
Right, when I start getting angry, that's when I play worse. So I have to learn to just take deep breath, like during timeouts, and just remain chill. Like just focus on the way you're playing, and you're gonna get it done. But if I win the whole thing, it's just like the underdog win it.
It's a big blessing to be able to play for this amount. It'll help me, my wife, and my daughter out a lot.
Probably put the money into investments and things of that nature.
If you just put in the time and the effort, you'll get to the spot you want to be at.
Just here to ready to win the 250K tournament, man.
Holding that title as the champion for both consoles mean everything.
Just focus on the game.
Clear my schedule. It's time for Top Plays. This is Jedediah Jones, public address announcer of your Minnesota Timberwolves. This week, we celebrate the unselfish playmakers with your State Farm top assist. Share the sugar, pass those plays. Right toes is sizzling in my team. Steph Curry gets a rare block, throws a pass fake, and drops a lollipop to the candy man. Super sweet. You have to use pass fakes, people. They really work. Over to the Power Surge event with No Sleep Uno. Brings it up. I'm looking left here. No. Goes right. Whoa. It's a short dish with an enormous finish.
Go get that.
Into the wreck, Mr. Shy City pokes the ball free for a steal, uses the Euro, and finds the corner three. Hey! Making passing an art form.
Hey.
Flashback to the 90s. That boy Selly is looking to end the game. Crosses over, lobs up an after-school special, extra sprinkles on the dome.
Oh my God.
This is a tough choice. Assist the winner to send them to the top play of Season 5. And hey, As you rack up your best plays, share them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWOW. And you can be featured here on 2KTV. Ow! I'm out for now. My stomach is howling. See you inside your next Timberwolves game in NBA 2K23. Thanks, everybody.
Play Now Online is the OG mode of competitive 2K, and I personally love watching two players go head-to-head.
So when we saw the stats of the next Play Now Online guest, we were all so impressed, we just had to get them on the show.
And you'll probably pick up a tip or two along the way. Here is CT Hezzy. Our next guest is dominating the courts in Play Now Online. In fact, he's in the top 10% of all NBA 2K players, and you might know him as CT Hezzy. Hezzy, welcome to the show.
Hey Chris, how's it going? Thank you so much for having me.
90% win rate on 300+ games played. What's the secret to the sauce here?
Honestly, it's just reps on reps. Just keep playing the game. I've been playing the game since I was younger. And, I've always had a similar play style in terms of defense and offense. So I would really just say consistency is key, as cliche as it sounds.
When did you start playing 2K? You said you started when you were a lot younger. What was your first NBA 2K game?
So my first 2K game that I could really remember playing a lot was 2K7, I believe, with Miami Shaq on the cover. And that was a game that I don't believe it had an online head-to-head. So I would just literally play hours against the computer, the AI. And a team I used a lot was actually my favorite player growing up was Steve Nash on the Phoenix Suns.
And of course, OGs know that online head-to-head was really where the competitive space started. So what do you like specifically about competing in online head-to-head with these different various teams?
It's just fun when I get to compete, against another live person, obviously. And I like the main reason I've always played, head-to-head Play Now Online is just, the realism it brings, the aspect of them actually playing like their real selves. I find that just so fun, and I can't appreciate that enough, about 2K's game mode.
And for fans out there, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that want to know some basic strategies heading into online head-to-head games. So what tips would you give to the fans out there?
Know your players' releases. So I would say I typically hop into freestyle before using a new team or a team I'm not familiar with and just get used to their players' jump shots because obviously shooting is very key to the game. And then defensively, I like to play aggressively. So I would say if you can, play aggressive, play the lanes, and just kind of speed up your opponent.
And stolen by Butler.
Then you'll kind of have an advantage on that end as well.
Now, a lot of people I know that are great in head-to-head like to make a lot of play calls. How important is play calling to winning these games?
It's definitely key because it throws off your opponent. It gives it gives him a different look that he might not be expecting, him or her at least. So I like to sprinkle in plays here and there. And the playbook I actually use is a playbook I've been running for the last few 2Ks now, and it's the Miami Heat 2013 playbook. So I like to run like about 7 plays from that playbook.
Let's go to a little 5-out though, man. Set them on a back cut. Yep. They can't guard you, Fox. Fox going to the rim is OD, man. You can't even stop it.
And I've dropped a couple videos and tutorials on it. And yeah, so that's my favorite playbook that I like to run this year.
And of course, in NBA 2K, there's so many teams. Do you have any favorite teams that you like to play as when you're competing in online head-to-head?
I'm going to sound biased, but my actual favorite team right now is the Sacramento Kings. Shout out to the Beam team.
And I take it you're from Sacramento, so you're probably a Kings fan?
Huge King fan.
We have you in the 2K studios, and we have Alexis and Danny standing by because I want to see those skills put to the test. And I will let you know, Danny's been talking a lot of trash. So before we kick it to the studio, just want you to prepare for that. He's doing a lot of chirping out there, CT Hezzy. I told him to stop, but he won't.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready.
Welcome to Bracket Busters. This My Team mini season adds a lot of different ways to add to your collection, so let's get into it.
Tipping off with daily login rewards each weekday. Collect all 15 pieces of the mural and you'll have a Galaxy Opal Glen Rice. And if you miss a day, no worries, because there are catch-up packs to fill in the gaps.
Plus, there are daily agendas with option-packed rewards.
You trick it out, you give it rims, you give it bump, you give it all your time.
Pack contains a choice of 2 players from a historic college matchup between their alma maters.